Welcome back everyone, this is MandoAllDay, back with another video. And in this video, I'll be discussing my wish list for McFarlane figures for the DC Multiverse. These are just some of the figures that I would choose to have if I had the option or the ability to. So I'll be choosing just 5. These are just 5 of my wish list McFarlane figures. And I know it sounds pretty easy, but I'm telling you it's not. Because when I started creating this list, I had about 20 of them. So again, only 5 single figures, meaning only 20 bucks single figures. So just 5, and then a 2-pack figures, Build-A-Figure wave, or just 1, and then of course a Make-A-Fig. So before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. And I know I haven't been posting for some days just because my voice has been gone because of a little bit of sore throat, but I'm back up and running. And yeah, so I figured, you know what, let's just start off the year with a little bit of wish list, have some fun, because I want to see what you all have to have in mind in terms of your wish list for DC Multiverse. But anyway, so let's get on with the list. And again, these are just 5 regular figures. So the first one, in no particular order, is going to be Punchline. I think Punchline would be a great addition to the DC Multiverse. Definitely her colors, her costumes are great, and it's just also having another female villain. I think we need more villains with the DC Multiverse. But having Punchline, I think it'd be a great addition to the DC Multiverse. And yeah, I think Punchline would be great, man. My second one is going to be Wonder Woman from the animated series. Come on, you gotta have this. You have 2 Supermans, right? You have the black, the black and silver. Then you have the blue and red. And then for Batman, there's 3 versions. There's the black and gray. There's the chase one, which is blue. And then we had the recently, like the 30th anniversary or 20th anniversary animated series with like 50 bucks, come with the whole set stand. And you also have Flash and Jon Stewart. Where's Wonder Woman, right? You gotta have Wonder Woman to complete the Trinity at least. So to me, Wonder Woman animated series figure would be perfect. We definitely need Wonder Woman. We need more Wonder Woman. So to me, I think Wonder Woman would be fantastic addition to the DC Multiverse. But that's just me though. My number 3 is going to be Orphan. Come on, she is a badass. If you do not know about Orphan, Cassandra Cain, she is a badass. The book that I highly recommend reading to fully understand Orphan is going to be the Batman, Rise and Fall of the Batman, or no, Batman, Rise and Fall of Batman Omnibus. That's the book that I read, and I got introduced to Orphan, and I fell in love with this character. So to me, Orphan has to be in here. You gotta have her. She is a badass. And for those of you who don't know about her character, I'll say this though. Her first language is body language, meaning she doesn't really communicate with any language, just her body language. Meaning she'll read your body language and she can actually find your weak points and use it to her advantage. That's how badass she is. And like I said, definitely read that omnibus. It's a fantastic omnibus, and she is just a badass, and she just comes out really, really strong in that omnibus with that whole entire story. So to me, number 3 is going to be Orphan. And number 4, we have to get it Sinestro. I think Sinestro, why haven't they made Sinestro? Sinestro is a badass character. He looks awesome, and we need a nemesis for what's his name? Hal Jordan. I mean, do we even have one? Not Parallax, but it's almost like Hal Jordan. No, I think we need a Green Lantern actual villain. Well, we do have Atrocitus, that's true. And we do have the Black Lantern wave, but it's like, I don't know, we need like the main villain for Hal Jordan or Green Lantern. That's going to be Sinestro. So to me, Sinestro would be my pick for number 4. And number 5 is going to be Guy Gardner. Come on, we have Hal Jordan, we have Kyle Rayner, we have, oh my god, what's his name? I just forgot his name right now. Jon Stewart. We gotta complete the set. We have to get Guy Gardner. So to me, my number 5 is gonna be Guy Gardner. I think it'd be great asset to, not great asset, good addition to the DC Multiverse. And why hasn't he been made into a figure? I don't know. But to me, Guy Gardner would think would be a great addition to the DC Multiverse. Now again, this is just my top 5. I have honorable mentions, and again, it sounds easy to think of 5, but the more you think about it, the more you realize, okay, choosing just 5 is harder. Because these are some of my honorable mentions, the ones that I had in the list, but I just couldn't. I wanted them, but I didn't want them. So you have Deathstroke, the classic costume like Terminator, really, really, really cool. I know they're making a smaller inch, like the 4-inch ones. That's cool and all, but you got to give it a full 7-inch. Then we have a Nightwing classic look. That classic look is really, really awesome. That costume looks badass in my opinion. Then we have Zaydana. She's super, super overlooked and underrated character, and she's just is fantastic. I read the Dark Justice League omnibus, really fell in love with her. But anyways, that will be a good addition. Then we have Clown Hunter. He's more of like a newer character, but he really, really looks cool. I think having him the same height as Damian and having McFarlane do his thing, which is usually with shorter characters, usually more detail. So I think having a Clown Hunter that's almost the same height as Damian with a lot of detail would look really, really, really cool. And of course, Black Canary, a great addition as well too. And again, these are just some of my honor mentions. I have quite a list, but I'm not going to say them all because it's going to make this video really long, and I don't want to bore anyone. So to me, my top 5, like I said, it's going to be Punchline, Wonder Woman animated series to complete the set, Orphan, Sinestro, and Guy Gardner. Okay, so that is my solo figures wish list for McFarlane. Now, I've supposedly the rumors of Guy Gardner, but again, those are just rumors. Until its official release, then we can discuss that. But until then, it is what it is. Now, my 2-pack one, this is a lot hard too because I have some other ones that I want to do. But if I had to choose just one particular 2-pack, it'd have to be Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. I think the both of them were a really good addition to the DC Multiverse. Not many people talk about them, but the reason why I put them on the 2-pack is because obviously the 2-packs are $40. They're more expensive, but I noticed that with the 2-packs, McFarlane can actually add more detail to the figure or more accessories. And I think having Mr. Miracle and Big Barda in a 2-pack, we might not get a lot of accessories, but at least we can get the proportions right because Big Barda is a lot taller. And I think with that size of box in the 2-pack, you can definitely have like maybe an 8-inch Big Barda figure, which is a lot taller, and then having Mr. Miracle like almost the same height as like Tim Drake, so you can really show how Big Barda is Big Barda. So to me, a 2-pack, Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. Now my honorable mentions, like I said, it sounds easy to make a 2-pack list, but when you choose only one, it gets really hard. So here's my 2-pack honorable mentions. You got Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Come on, you gotta have both. Hawk and Dove. Another great addition, which I'm surprised I haven't made one. Icon and Rocket. Great addition. Come on now. And of course, Orphan and Spoiler or the Batgirls. So those are just my honorable mentions for 2-pack. And like I said, my 2-pack choice would be Mr. Miracle and Big Barda. Now for the Build-A-Figure set or wave, I'm going to try a little different. I'm going to try a little different. So usually they're about $25, right? $25 for the Build-A-Figure wave. So for this, so I figured, you know what? Let's just try something different. Since it's McFarlane, it's 2023, it's New Year. McFarlane is crazy sometimes, and I figured maybe this is something McFarlane might do. So for a Build-A-Figure wave, hear me out. It goes as follows. It's going to be a Build-A-Figure wave using the Mega Figs. That includes Trigon, Darkseid, Barbados, Doomsday, and they all build a really tall, massive anti-monitor. I think this is something crazy, and it'll be expensive because there are 4 of them. They're $40 each. That's $160. But just imagine the size of anti-monitor using Build-A-Figure Mega Figs. Yeah, did I say it right? Yeah. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. So again, Trigon, Darkseid, Barbados, and Doomsday, all Mega Figs that build one gigantic, huge figure, which is the anti-monitor. I think that would be really, really dope. Really expensive, but I think it's something different, and why not? Just have some fun with it. So, to me, that would be my 4 Mega Fig Build-A-Figures. But again, that's just something McFarlane would probably do. But for a regular Build-A-Figure, which is $25, this is my choice. Metallo, Lex Luthor, I can't pronounce his name, but this guy right here, I always forget his name. And Parasite. Obviously, they're all Superman villains, and they all build a Brainiac Build-A-Figure. And obviously, have you noticed the trend here? These are all villains. Even the Mega Fig Build-A-Figure that I mentioned, they're all villains because we need more villains. We have a lot of superheroes, but we need more villains. So, especially Superman. He doesn't have that many. So, I think having a Build-A-Figure wave of Superman villains is a great addition. It's adds more variety to the DC Multiverse. And also just something different, you know. But my honorable mentions for the Build-A-Figures is going to be Teen Titans, the animated series, which includes Beast Boy, Robin, Starfire, Raven, and they all build either Trigon and Deathstroke. I would probably go for more Deathstrokes. I think that fits more because I wouldn't want to see a Trigon Build-A-Figure that's animated. If I want a Trigon figure, I want it very detailed and mean looking, aka like a Mega Fig. So to me, I would lean more towards like a Deathstroke Build-A-Figure, Teen Titans animated. I think that would kind of fit the tone. But I don't know. That would be my choice though. And of course, a female Furies Build-A-Figure, and they build Granny Goodness. And again, we need more villains. Hence why I'm choosing a lot of for the Build-A-Figures. I'm choosing villains because we need more. We need variety. So that's just my opinion though. And of course, for my Mega Fig, this was hard too because I have quite a few. But if I had to choose one. It's gonna be Brainiac. We need a Mega Fig Brainiac, man. Something to go up against Superman. I think he would be a great addition. It's something different. I'm pretty sure McFarlane can do something crazy with a Mega Fig Brainiac. But my honorable mentions is Darkseid, Anti-Monitor, Barbados, Trigon. If you notice a trend here, we need more villains. So to me, that would be a great addition. The Mega Fig would be Brainiac. So again, this is just my wish list here for McFarlane. It's early on in the year. I figured, let's just make this wish list, have some fun, and kind of post this and see what you guys think or have in mind. I want to know what you guys would choose. If you had to choose only 5 regular figures, which one would you choose? If you had to choose 1 2-pack, 1 Build-A-Figure wave, and 1 Mega Fig, which one would you choose? Leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, that concludes not an overview, but this little video that I make here for starting off 2023. It's a wish list for the DC Multiverse. So hopefully McFarlane can listen to the fans and make kind of characters that we'd want. But yeah, man, leave it in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think. What's your guys' opinion on it? Do you guys agree with my chosen figures? Leave it in the comment section. If you pick something different, again, let me know what you guys would bet. Who would you choose? So yeah, then close an overview or a quick look, or I don't know you want to call it. Again, I'm kind of getting back on my groove of making videos, but yeah, this is just a quick little video that I made, and on to the next one.